So today we'll start a new chapter, chapter 2, operating system and its importance. Okay, uh, before we have learned about this in the last book, right? Means before the book have been changed, this chapter has been done. Same chapter. Okay, this is the same chapter. Okay, but we'll go through once. Okay, just as like a revision. Okay, so so why to learn operating system? Why do we need to learn operating system? Because without knowing the operating system we cannot learn the application, or we cannot use the computer hardware or the software. Operating system is a software of a computer, right? So without knowing or without learning the software of the computer or the basics knowledge about the computer, then we will not be able to operate the computer. So example, like if you don't know the ABC, if you don't know ABC, then how would you write a word or a sentence? Same way, in computer system, without knowing the operating system, you cannot operate the computer, or you'll have no idea about the about the use of computer, or the means in practical you will not be able to use computer. Okay, so an operating system, OS, is a program which acts as interface between a user and the hardware, that is all computers resources, and controls all components of a computer system. Its main goal is to make the computer convenient to use. An operating system is a software which performs the basic tasks like file management, memory management, process management, handling inputs and outputs, and controlling perennial peripheral devices such as disk drive and printers. Okay, so without what is operating system? Operating system is a software, okay, which helps in performing different tasks. Okay, just like processing of a file, handling of an input and output, and then the memory management, and so on. Okay, some of the popular operating system includes Linux operating system, Windows operating system, and iOS operating system. So Linux operating system is this is the first operating system, okay, and then second is Windows, Windows operating system, and then iOS operating system means this iOS operating system is not in Windows, okay, not in Windows computer. They are in other brand. Example like iPhone, isn't it? Same way in computer also there is an Apple company. Okay, this is a company, Apple company operating system. Okay, so who are the user? The user is I, right? We are the user. We interact with the application program, then the operating system operates. Okay, the application programs interacts with the operating system. Okay, same way, without the user they won't be able to interact with the application or the operating system. Okay, so this is the this is why we need operating system. Next, need of an operating system. Why do we need operating system? Okay, these are the reason why we need the these are the different types of reason which we need an operating system. Okay, OS is a platform for application program. Operating system provides a platform on which the top other programs and called program can run. So without OS operation or operating system, no application will be able to run. Okay, no application will be able to run, or no tasks will be able to process, or no tasks can be interacted. Okay, no application will be able to used, no programs can run. Okay, so next, booting is basically the process of starting a computer, the CPU in the first. Okay, so without booting, how will you use a computer? If you cannot switch on the computer, then how will you do the task? How will you operate the application or the system? So this is all the basic things. Without this, no operating system is incomplete. Okay, so without booting, can you run any application? Okay, example, when you don't switch on your phone, will you be able to use the camera for taking pictures? No, isn't it? Same way, without booting or without switch on of a computer, you cannot run any program. Okay, so next, consistent user interface means operating system provides the user to easy to work interface. It doesn't have to learn different user interface every time. So means consistent user interface means every time you switch on your phone, do you need to set up anything before you find fully booted? No, right? When you switch on your phone, then your phone uh, or the apps are where you have kept, right? If you have kept your camera on the front, on the home page of the phone, then next time when you switch off and when you switch it on, at the same place it will be, right? That is called consistency. Okay, means easy to use. Okay, easy to operate. That is called easy to operate. So we can do things more quick, right? We can operate things or operate the system quickly because we know where it is, right? When we know where it is, then you won't find any difficulty in finding the things, right? So same way, example like, okay, example, you have kept your shoe. Okay, you have kept your shoe outside the house, and you have been and you forgot it. So you have been searching it inside your room, then will you get it? No, right? You have to keep your shoe where it is, right? Where you can find it easily, or where you keep it always, isn't it? So if you keep your shoe at the same place where you keep it, then it will be easy for you to find it, right? It will be easy, isn't it? When your friend calls, then you can go, you are sure about that you have kept your shoe there, so you will go, put on the shoe, and then we'll go, right? Isn't it? But if you don't know where you have kept your shoe, then you will have to search, isn't it? So same way, consistency of interface. Okay, next, managing the input and output. So without the OS or operating software, you cannot manage any input and output of the operating system. Okay, without OS you cannot, without the operating system, without operating system, can you process or program the input and output devices? No. Okay, multitasking. So multitasking. So in an operating system in Windows 8, in Windows computer, that it is very easy for us to operate now, isn't it? We can open several means two to three apps or 4 to 5 apps easily, software, right, application. We can operate 4 to 5 operation application at one time, right? That is called multitasking. Example, like you have been uh, in a smartphone as well, you can do multitasking, right? So same way here. Okay, so next is platform for other application software. User requires different application programs to perform specific tasks on program. So that means you can install any application, right? An operating system doesn't come pre-installed of all the apps or the software, right? You have to install the software. So that installation, you can also install the other software or the application, that is called it is free for other platform of application software also here in this OS system. OS, okay, means operating system. In this operating system you can install the other application. Example like Adobe Photoshop. Some doesn't come with Microsoft Word, so you can also install Microsoft Word, and then PDF reader, or we call it Acrobat, isn't it? So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll tell you the different functions of an operating system and the types of operating system.